Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. Let's try to continue reading about this Leopard 2 tanks. I have started some video on Dennis. Talk about but I need some socks on and I need my jacket on. I need something to drink because I just got a shower and a shaving. Just to testing my two cell phones, how long time they can the battery will last. I got a new Sony Xperia number 5, the 4 version. Sony Xperia number 5, the 4 version. The old one, my old one is number 5, the second number 2 version. And this battery lasts a lot longer time, like 40 or 60%. So, but now I did start Saturday 12:20 p.m. So now I know exactly what time I did start. I need something to drink. So, but this camcorder takes like 24 hours to charging, and I can only record a little bit more than 2 hours. That's my old camcorder. I can close this one, but it's too big. It's too big to walk on the street and do a record like this. Then you will record like when you're walking. You will be like this. Let's get something to drink. Drink some juice. The computer is ready. I have the PDF is ready. Then I will read about the Leopard 1 tank. After the Leopard 2, I will read about the Leopard 1. So the computer is ready. That's my new sneakers. I got less $35 on this legal. 229 Danish kroner. It's like less $35. I need some socks on. And my fleece jackets. So I could finish reading the Leopard 2 and then charging, upload, then charging the camcorder bits. I have installed World of Tanks, this computer game. World of Tanks, I've installed and made accounts. But I was playing a little bit yesterday. I will do it later. So let's close the door to my kitchen and close the door to keep the heating. Because when the sun is shining it will get very hot. It will be like more than 30 degrees. So let's get started. I will just read again from the Leopard 2A4, just read from there. Yes. Good. I need a minute to do myself ready. I have to check my cell phone. But I've just charged my cell phone 100% because I'm testing how long the battery can last on my new cell phone. So I need a minute to do myself ready in my bed. So let's just read from here the Leopard 284. Yes, I'm sorry. My nose is dripping and my pillows is drowning me a bit.
The fourth batch of 300 vehicles, 165 by Kraus Mafia, chassis NR 10,624 to 10,788, and 135 by MIC, chassis NR 20,510 to 20,644, was delivered between December 1984 and December 1985. The main change was the addition of the SEM80/90 digital radio sets, also being fitted to the Leopard 1 at the same time, and the ammunition reloading hatches being welded shut. Even with these minor changes, the new batch was known as the 2A3. Leopard 2A4. The most widespread version of the Leopard 2 family. The 2A4 models included more substantial changes, including an automated fire and explosion suppression system, an all-digital fire control system able to handle new ammunition types, and an improved turret with flat titanium forward/tungsten armor. The Leopard 2s were manufactured in 8 batches between 1985 and 1992. All the older models were upgraded to 2A4 standard. Until 1994, Germany operated a total of 2,125 2A4s, 695 newly built and the rest modified older versions, while the Netherlands had an additional 445 tanks. The 2A4 was licensed and manufactured in Switzerland as the Panzer 87 Leopard or PZ-87. This version included Swiss-built 7.5mm MG-87 machine guns and communications equipment and featured an improved NBC protection system. Switzerland operated 380 PZ-87 tanks. After 2000, Germany and the Netherlands found themselves with large stocks of tanks that they had none for after the Cold War. These tanks were sold to NATO or friendly armies around the world. Among these buyers of the surplus tanks were Turkey, purchasing 354 vehicles, Greece, 183, Sweden, 160, Chile, 140, Finland, 139, Poland, 128, Austria, 114, Spain, 108, Canada, 107, Indonesia, 103, Singapore, 96, Norway, 52, Denmark, 51, and Portugal, 37. 161, an Austrian Leopard 2A4 gunner S cites the PZ-87W, Waterhauto, is a planned Swiss modification and upgrade of the PZ-87. 162. The modification significantly improves protection through the addition of the Leopard 2A6 MS mine. protection kit, thicker armor on the front glasses, and a turret equipped with a Swiss-developed armor package using titanium alloy. The turret roof armor is improved and the smoke grenade launchers are redesigned. Further improvements enhance survivability and combat capabilities, such as a turret electric drive similar to the Leopard 2A5, a driver rear-view camera, an independent weapons station for the loader, and enhanced command and control systems. The fire control system is upgraded, using the Carl Zeiss Optronics GmbH PR17A2 fire control system. A remote weapon station containing a fully stabilized MG64 0.50 in 12.7mm machine gun is fitted to the tank. The Swiss company RUAG introduced a new upgrade package for PZ-87 main battle tanks, to meet the requirements of the Swiss Army. The tank has improved overall protection. It is fitted with a new modular composite armor package. Armor modules can be tailored to provide enhanced protection against a specific threat. Damaged modules can be easily replaced in field conditions. Upgraded tanks are less vulnerable to direct hits, anti-tank missiles, RP grounds, mines, and IEDs. The vehicle received new sensors such as a sniper detection sensor and a laser warning receiver. 163, 164. The Leopard 2 Revolution or Leopard 2i is an upgraded variant from Rheinmetall for the Leopard 2A4 tank purchased by Indonesia. The upgrade includes a map armor from IBD Diesenroth and Rheinmetall Kempro, improved fire control systems, and battlefield management and situational awareness systems. 165, 166. An Indonesian Leopard 2Is during a parade. The PZ-87-140, 167, is an experimental variant of the Swiss PZ-87 with a 140mm gun and additional armor, which was later used on newer production variants. The Leopard 2A4 CHL is the upgraded Chilean version of the Leopard 2A4 ordered by Chile in 2007. Upgrades include new electronics, sighting, and information systems meant to elevate the Leopard 2A4's networking capability to be equal to that of the Leopard 2A6, a new suspension system, and the upgrading of the tank main gun to the L/55 smoothbore cannon used on the Leopard 2A6. Other upgrades are remote weapon stations over the gunner and commander hatches fitted with the MG3 and HKG-MG. The Leopard 2A4 CHL has improved roof and side turret armor and can be uplinked with Chile's battlefield control network. A Leopard 2A4 in Canadian Army configuration, including Saab Barracuda thermal armor. A Leopard 2A4 of the Austrian Bundesheer. The Leopard 2A4 MCAN is the upgraded Canadian version of the Leopard 2A4 acquired from the Royal Netherlands Army surplus. The Leopard 2A4 MCAN is specially designed for the war in Afghanistan, based on experience gained by Leopard 2 operators. The first 20 were delivered in October 2010. 5 were deployed to Afghanistan at the end of 2010 and operated until July 2011, when combat operations stopped. 168, though originally planned to upgun to the L/55 for consistency with the 2A6 MCAN, the longer-barreled guns, optimized for tank vs tank warfare, were found to be less than ideal in Afghanistan. Therefore it was decided to retain the L/44. Only small areas of slat armor were added, in contrast with the fully caged 2A6 MCANs. The protection of the Leopard 2A4 MCAN has been further augmented by the addition of applique armor resembling that found on the most recent Leopard 2A7 Plus variant, but modified to fit the turret configuration of 2A4. 169 of the 2A4s acquired, 11 were converted for training gas, 9 A4s, 2A4MS. In February 2011, Canada bought 1224S/PZ87 from Switzerland for the Force Mobility Enhancement Project which, along with the remaining unused ex-Dutch tanks saw 18 converted to armoured engineering vehicles and 4 converted to armoured recovery vehicles. 170. Canada has also purchased 15 2A4S from Germany as logistic stock vehicles, for spare parts. The Leopard 2 Next Generation, is a privately funded Turkish upgrade by Aselsan that includes the application of a map, upgraded optics, completely overhauled turret mechanics, and a new fire control system on the work since 1995 and to be delivered by late 2011, which is intended to be used on the new Altay MBT. It was developed without an order from the Turkish army, but might meet the requirements for the modernization of the Turkish Leopard 2A4S. 171. The old power pack and the L/44 gun barrel are kept, but the combat weight is increased to 65 tons. 171. According to Turkish news sources, Finland was interested in getting the Turkish upgrade package to modernize their fleet of Leopard 2A4S. However, in 2015 Finland purchased 122 A6 vehicles from the Netherlands. 172. 173. The Leopard 2 hull was used for the Vickers Mk7 main battle tank, which featured a British-designed turret, where some of the innovations later were incorporated into the Challenger 2 design. In December 2015, Umar Abdi signed an agreement with German Rheinmetall Land System concerning the technological support of the Polish modernization program for Leopard 2A4 tanks. The company will design, document, and execute 6 prototypes. The first upgraded Leopard 2 PLs have arrived in Poland in June 2020, with all 142 tanks to be delivered by 2023. 174. The upgrades include third-generation night vision systems, production of the Warsaw PCO, new additional armor modules and anti-splash lining, removal of flammable components, turret drive system and main propulsion system, installation of the new fire protection system, modernization of the tank's integrated monitoring and testing equipment, the possibility of using new types of ammunition, programmable DM11 and DM63, and an auxiliary generator set, APU. Construction of all 142 units will be completed by the end of 2020. Turkey is planning to modernize its Leopard 2A4 MBTs as Leopard 2A4 TR with the T1 modernization package. According to the Defense Industry Presidency, Leopard 2A4 tanks will be modernized with explosive reactive armor, ERA, T1 reactive passive armor, high ballistic strength cage armor, hollow modular add-on armor, close-range surveillance system, YOMGOS, laser warning receiver system, LIAS, SARP remote-controlled weapon system, UKSS, Pilat active protection system, AKS, a new power distribution unit, Aselsan driver surveillance system, ADS, and voice alert system integrations. The modernization program is to be completed in 2 batches. The program will start with 84 Leopard 2A4 tanks in the first batch and the remaining tanks will be modernized within the 2ND batch. A total of 334 tanks, including prototypes, are planned to be upgraded with the T1 modernization program. The new modernized Leopard 2A4 that was presented at the BMC factory was fitted with an Altay turret, which is armed with one 120mm 55 caliber smoothbore gun designed and manufactured by the Turkish company Make, based on a technology transfer from Hyundai Rotem of South Korea. A remote-controlled weapon station is mounted on the top of the turret, which is armed with a 12.7mm caliber heavy machine gun. 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180, Leopard 2 marksman. A Leopard 2